Today I'm going to be talking about something that I'm sure we're all very familiar with, which is stress and anxiety. And some of us deal with stress on an everyday basis, some of us every couple of weeks, every couple of months, and some of us even have anxiety disorders such as myself. This is a very common ailment among the population of the world. According to ourworldindata.com, 284 million people reported having an anxiety disorder in 2017. And let's look more at our personal group, which is college students in the US. According to Harvard Health Publisher, in 2019, 63% of us reported having overwhelming anxiety in the past year, which was 2019. And look at the other statistic, it was 2017. And a very big thing that happened in 2020 that amplified all of our stress was COVID, of course. So let's only just imagine how normal day people and people with anxiety disorders are, being amplified by this stressor. Especially, a lot of us are parents on top of going to school, caregivers, and, full-time and part-time workers. Especially as we're getting into the second and third stages of quarantine, people who are non-essential workers, such as myself, I work in retail, are working their regular hours again. And that can also add, the stress of bringing COVID home, which I personally think about a lot. I definitely try to sanitize every single time, and I'm always scared that I'm gonna forget. So how are we going to deal with this? Especially because of COVID, not a lot of us want to go to the doctor, and a lot of us get stressed out from going to the doctor, such as myself. It is actually a very big cause of my anxiety. I don't want to go to the doctor. It is a very scary place for me. And so what are we going to do? What is an at-home remedy that will work for us? And I recommend a weighted blanket. And I'm sure you've heard about this. It's very popular in the past couple years, and it actually was invented by doctors, which a lot of people don't know. They invented it to help people with PTSD and kids on the autism spectrum. And they found out that spreading out the weight, specifically, 10% of the body weight according to Harvard Medical Publisher again. So for example, if you're 150 pounds, then you would want a 15-pound weighted blanket. This is exactly what will help, the 10% spread out throughout the body. That is the perfect amount of weight to not only make you feel safe and enclosed, but also distract you from your own thoughts that are causing the stress and anxiety and making it 10 times worse. Usually that is what will be causing the panic attack if you do have an anxiety disorder, is the overwhelming amount of thoughts. So this is specifically why a lot of people who have those disorders are very much drawn to weighted blankets. I personally have my own weighted blanket. I've actually lent it out to my boyfriend, who has had a very stressful finals this year. And he reported back saying that it really helped him go to sleep, which is why he wanted it in the first place, because he was staying up so late thinking about what he was going to do for finals. And he used it every night before he went to sleep. And he's actually, kind of very well getting through the end of it. He's still stressed out, of course, because he wants to do good on his finals, but a normal, healthy amount now. So I'm going to show you a few options with weighted blankets so you can kind of see what's available to you on the market with your price point. If you want to go for a lower price point such as me, I would recommend the Target one, which I paid for, in store. This one I'm showing you now is online. It was $24.99 before tax and shipping. It has two color options. One is about a little bit of a light periwinkle, and this one I'm showing you now is gray. It doesn't have any weight options, and the second one I'm going to show you doesn't have any weight options as well. The second one is a midway price point. It is from the company Luna, and it is $69.99 before tax and shipping. It actually has 16 color and pattern options, pretty much anything you can imagine, from floral to, plaid, purples, greens, anything you want. It is very personalized. And if you feel like treating yourself, the third option is the luxury option. It is from the company Sunday Citizen, and it comes out to $259 before tax and shipping. It has three color options, and it actually is the only option with weight options. It comes in 10, 15, and 20, which is very useful due to the thing I said prior with trying to, structure it to how much you weigh for the accurate desired solution, which is wanting to get right in that perfect zone to make yourself feel safe and enclosed. And not everyone will love a weighted blanket. Some people do feel trapped in it, but the majority of the population will very much benefit from this. Everybody feels stress, even if you don't have an anxiety disorder, especially now with COVID and us being college students. I know you were stressed out. It is finals time. Honestly, you were probably stressed out making your speech today. So I definitely think next time you're stressed, you should go up and pick up a weighted blanket for yourself. Thank you for listening to my speech and have a good night.